They tell you that the NHS is struggling because of immigration. But let's break that down and look at the facts. First, immigrants aren't a burden on the NHS. They're a lifeline. Over 16% of NHS staff are immigrants. That's 1 in 6 doctors and nurses and support workers who come from overseas to keep the healthcare system running. Without them, the NHS would collapse tomorrow. And here's something they don't tell you. Immigrants pay to use the NHS. Non-EU immigrants are charged an immigration health surcharge of up to £624 a year on top of their taxes. So they're not just contributing like everyone else through national insurance and income tax, they're paying extra. The real problem? New Labour started selling off parts of the NHS to private companies. And then in 2012, the Tories and the Lib Dems voted for NHS reforms that underfunded the NHS for over a decade and started selling off even more parts to private companies. It's no coincidence that wait times are at a record high, while private healthcare profits soar. And guess who owns shares in these companies? The same politicians that are telling you to blame the immigrants. And now Reform UK say that they're going to fix the NHS. But their plan is to give tax breaks for private healthcare users. That means less funding for the NHS and more profits for their millionaire mates. It's privatization by the back door. The sole problem isn't immigration. It's deliberate underfunding, privatization and greed. Don't let them use fear to distract you. The NHS was built for everyone, by everyone. Let's fight for it, but not against each other.